I got to tell you, this is a huge deal in the world of air travel. Southwest Airlines has developed like a cult-like following. True fans of the airline for a lot of the things that they did different.
Your bags fly for free.
Great example.
Yes.
You can pick your own seat.
Yeah. No.
We're going to be funny when you get on the plane. We're going to have flight attendants who are fun and
Sing
warm
songs.
and welcoming. Yeah.
Can I tell you one of my favorite ones? I flew here to Vegas on Southwest. And as we were preparing to land, I need to put your seat in the upright position. And we're going to be coming along one last time to collect any things. And if you could all get a $20 bill out and hand it to your flight attendant, we just want to get you in the habit of exactly what you're going to experience in Las Vegas. I was like, okay.
Excellent.
Kind of like that,
Funny.
But Southwest announced they are going to change what arguably they were most famous for. And that is that no seat assignments. Group A, Group B, Group C. Go on the plane, pick your seat. They are shifting to assigned seats.
Oh.
And that is a big stinking deal.
Boo hiss.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think a lot of people there's a reason that people like Southwest. And there are a lot of people that are very,
loyal.
Loyal, thank you, to Southwest.
Yeah.
And it's because they're different. Maybe you don't feel like you're just another, customer. Maybe they make you feel a little bit better about flying because nobody likes to fly. But at Southwest, it's like, yeah, you know what? I've got a little freedom here. I can go and pick what seat I want. I'm not going to sit in the middle seat.
Unless I'm slow.
Unless you're Group C.
But now it's like Southwest has decided to cancel all that. They've totally taken out their personality.
Right.
They have no personality.
And here
anymore.
I'm fast. I love airplanes. I love air travel. So I've read the book Nuts, by the way, the story of Southwest Airlines. It's a fantastic book, and about its founder, Herb Keller. It's amazing.
He's a visionary. He was a visionary.
Yeah, but this ain't that Southwest anymore.
No, it's not even close.
It's not even close.
It's still owned, though, by the employees, right? Isn't that the way it goes?
They own a substantial share of it, yes.
Yeah, okay.
But here's the point I make. I don't know how many years I got to go back. 10 years, 20 years, I don't know. Southwest was unique, not just for the bags fly free and not just for
low cost.
They were the cheapest airline.
That's true.
They were always the cheapest. I mean, there was never even a question, right?
You didn't even check 2 bags for free.
Right. I'm not saying this to be critical, but you can check right now. They're not the cheapest flights.
Nope. Not anymore.
No.
There are airlines who have come in underneath them, and if you think they're a bargain airline, boy, what the hell do you call Spirit? What do you call Frontier, right? They're even more on the bargain side with a cheaper flight. But you can look at American, United, Delta, some of the same routes. Southwest is actually more expensive.
Yeah.
So they lost their price differentiation.
Yeah, that edge is gone.
And every other airline out there charges a premium for window seats, emergency exit, aisle, front of the plane or whatever. And they were just leaving the money on the table. So they no longer were special in any way.
The one thing I will say, when you would check prices, you had to remember, if Southwest was a little bit more expensive, when you checked American, United, Delta, you had to add in if you were going to check bags. Both
Good point.
ways.
Good point.
Yeah.
So you would always add at least $100.
Oh,
let me add to that, Becky Lynn.
I'm ready.
Southwest was the airline that also they don't charge customers to change flights.
Mm-hmm. That was always a big thing.
So here's what I'm wondering.
But nobody does now.
Is that gone?
American doesn't change you to charge you anymore.
Is the bag fee, is that coming?
Probably.
Oh my gosh.
Everything that
that's the one
Southwest
thing.
was interesting and fun about seems to be going out because they're losing money.
It has
That's
to do
the
with
thing.
money. Well, and can I give you some numbers? Okay. Airlines judge themselves on the profit per passenger.
Oh, I thought it was snacks.
And peanuts, right. So just 5-6 years ago, Southwest was making, on average, they made $17 profit per person. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, figure it out. Because they know how much does it take to fly a plane from Phoenix to Oklahoma City. It costs us $46,000. Okay,
Right.
great.
Okay.
Well, how many seats we sold, how much we charge from, here's how much we make per person, right?
17.
That's not a whole lot.
No, it got worse.
Last year they made 4.
Oh.
And all these other airlines are making a lot more. Why? Charging you for bags, charging you for carry-on, charging you to pick your seat, they have all these fees. And while Southwest was holding the line saying, well, people don't want all these fees, apparently they're perfectly okay paying all these fees.
For me,
yes.
Here's what I liked about Southwest.
Okay.
I liked my first class seat.
Well, that's emergency exit.
Emergency
but you have
exit.
you had to be a 1 through 20 to get it.
Well, that's okay. You can do that. You can find a way to do that. And then, so the seat, everybody knows the seat I'm talking about.
I had trouble getting it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the seat I'm talking about is the emergency exit, window seat with no seat in front of you.
You get a little extra legroom.
They had 2. Well, not always actually.
Depend on config.
Depends on it. Yeah. That was the greatest seat in the world.
Yeah.
I'm never getting that seat again. I'm never going to get it.
And I'm going to give my shout out to American.
Or can I
you
buy
can buy
that
it
seat?
now? Yeah,
that
you'll be able
seat's
to buy
going to cost me $300 more.
Right.
Nah, most of the airlines, they charge you like an extra $20 to $40 for that seat.
Are you saying I could buy that exact seat, if I wanted to?
Mm-hmm. If somebody didn't get it ahead of you.
See, I don't want. Yeah, see, you're never going to get it.
So I'm going to give a shout out to American because that's who I fly. And that's the seat I sit in. By the way, it's 17 ARF or 11 ARF, depending on Airbus or Boeing.
Does it have a plaque on it with your name?
It should at this point.
You really sit on the same seat on a plane all the time.
17 ARF, 11 ARF.
Sake.
Why?
And he's got flying clothes.
I have flying
clothes.
No, let's not get into it. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
No, but my point being is that was one of the things that kept me from Southwest because I didn't want to play the cattle call, and I just didn't like not knowing where I was going to sit. It makes me anxious for whatever reason. I want to know what my seat is. I want to know where I'm sitting. I like it. I'm good. I'll pay for that.
There's a thing about being unique, and there's a thing about playing to the customer. And when you get someone to be loyal to your business because of a few things like picking your seat and all that kind of stuff, they've lost that now. And
but they were losing money, which makes you think maybe there weren't enough of those fans left that were going to pay a premium.
That's going to be the question. Are more people like you going to now want to fly Southwest?
Because I can pick a seat.
Or more people like me disappointed that Southwest says we're not going to let you pick your seat anymore? It's interesting.
It is, but it's a pretty big stinking deal in the world.
That doesn't bother me quite as much as it when they start charging you for the luggage. They're the one remaining bastion that doesn't do it. And I know.
It'll happen.
Thanks for watching Outspoken with Bruce and Gaydos. Tap to watch more from KTAR News and click the button in the middle to subscribe.